Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to Resultant, your own A and JE YouTube channel. So kindly come and join your class and then we will start discussion about the President, the Vice President, PM and the Council of Minister. So basically, I think I should let you know that you are here in Resultant, which is your own A and JE YouTube channel and which is providing you the sessions in the English language. Those who are the aspirants of the RRB JE and they are not very much comfortable with the Hindi language, so they can come here. Okay, and good evening. Good evening, Venkat. Welcome. Okay, so waiting for the others as well to come, and then we will discuss the class. Just a second. Okay, I think the things are much better than before. Okay, so yes, let's continue with the class. So today we have a session on president, vice president, council of minister, and other the council of minister. So hello, Venkat, welcome, good evening. So before continuing with the session, if you are liking the session, you can subscribe us and you can press the bell icon for the instant notification of your favorite session. Apart from this, you can also share your session with your friend. Now we have the RRB J 2024 non-tech batch available where me and Richa ma'am, that is Khushboo Chaturvedi and Richa ma'am, together are teaching for all of you. And if you have any kind of query regarding this, so you can connect with us at 799-131-0416, or you can also mail us support@resultant.in. So moving further, like we have multiple batches available. For example, we have RRBJ 2024 CBT1 focus batch and AIM batch of civil and the mechanical, and RRB JE CBT1 and CBT2 mission batch, JE and mechanical. Okay, so let's start civil and mechanical. Hi, Sultanuddin. So we are coming with the first question of your day. How's the Josh, everyone? How's the Josh? Okay, I hope it is high. So let's come on to the first question. So in this question, they are asking that who among the following presides over a joint sitting of both the houses summoned by the President of India? It's a chairman of Rajya Sabha, Speaker of Lok Sabha, President of India, or the Prime Minister of India. Can answer, everyone please answer this question. So if we say that we have a joint sitting, like organized, so who will going to chair that joint sitting? If the President of India is summoning it. Okay. Who among the following presides over a joint sitting of both the houses summoned by the President of India? Are you sure, Venkat, it's President of India? Sultanuddin, are you still saying that it's President of our country? We have the first question of your class, and in this first question only, you guys are saying the right, answer the President of India. Everyone. Devanshu saying it's B. Okay. Newly formed government president of India. Okay, okay. So let me correct you. Whenever we do say that we have a joint session, first of all, we all know that in the joint session, we generally do not have any kind of discussion. Okay. In this session, we generally have the voting done. And for this reason, basically the president calls the joint sitting, and this joint sitting comes under article number 108. And from the Australian constitution, we have taken that feature. So according to this question, the right answer is B, that is the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Speaker of the Lok Sabha presides because every time we are having the joint session, so that joint session can only be held in the Lok Sabha. And in that Lok Sabha, we have the Speaker. At present, we have the, Om Birla here. Hi, Ved, welcome. Okay. See, casting vote can only be placed when there is a situation when the votes are equal in all the sides, in both of the sides. Hi, Vivek, welcome, good evening. Okay, we can only place the casting vote here. And again, the casting vote is also dismissed when there is a situation of, when there is certain allegations are running on the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. So, exactly. Yes, 17th and 18th both Om Birla. He is and he was the Speaker of the Lok Sabha. Now let's come on to the another question. Here they are asking that who was the fourth president of India? It's B.D. Jatti, Gyani Jail Singh, Dr. Zakir Hussain, or Varahagiri Venkatgiri. Kindly answer the question, everyone. Everyone. In the previous question, we had the answer like, okay, again, I think I will ask the same question in the next session tomorrow, or like for the next session. By the way, I had given all of you a homework, which you have not answered in any, in the comment section, everyone. So Devanshu saying it's Varagiri Venkatgiri. So generally, I don't know how many of you are able to understand that, but I had made a mnemonic which can help everyone, that it's Raj ki Radha, Raj ki Radha, Zakir ki Vivi, Zakir ki Vivi, Ali की जट्टी, संजीवा रेड्डी, संजीवा रेड्डी, जेल गए रमन, रमन, शंकर का नारा, अब्दुल हमारा, प्रतिभा को प्यारा, प्रणब बेचारा, रह गया कुवारा। दिल्ली में। Okay, so how we can learn? Yes, like because we have multiple presidents of our country, so that will definitely be a little bit longer. So if we say that Raj ki Radha, so we have Dr. Rajendra Prasad as the first president of our country. Then we have Radha Krishnan, Sarvapalli Radha Krishnan, on whose birthday we generally celebrate the Teachers Day. Then we have Zakir Hussain, and according to your question, the fourth president would be Varahagiri Venkatgiri. Okay, so the right answer will be Varahagiri Venkatgiri. Yes, these are the rhyming words of it, like Raj की राधा, जाकिर की बीवी, अली की जड्डी, संजीवा रेड्डी, जेल गए रमन, शंकर का नारा, अब्दुल हमारा, प्रतिभा को प्यारा, प्रणब बेचारा, रह गया कुवारा. Okay, so yes, first women president was Pratibha Patil, and the second one was Draupadi Murmu ji. So we can say like Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed was the fifth one. Then we had BD Jet, then Sanjeeva Reddy, Gyani Jail Singh, R Venkat Raman, Shankar Dayal Sharma, KR Narayan, Abdul Kalam, APJ Abdul Kalam, Pratibha Patil ji, and Pranab Mukherjee ji, Ramnath Kovind, and from D we had Draupadi Murmu. So this you can learn if you can want. You know, like, if you are able to understand the Hindi language, then you can easily learn it, right? Now we have another question. Here they're asking that Article Dash of the Constitution of India deals with the impeachment of the president. Hi Arman, welcome, good evening. How are you? How are all of you? Okay. So please answer that Article Dash of the Constitution of India deals with the impeachment of the president. Article 55, Article 61, Article 65, 56, or the 65. Okay, each and every one of us are aware about that. Yes, Article number 61 is something which deals with the impeachment of the president. So, by the way, if we are talking about the impeachment procedure of the president can be started in which or from the which house of the parliament? First question, from which house of the parliament we can start the impeachment procedure of the president. Second is that how much days or how many days prior notification should be given for the impeachment of the president. Okay, and how many presidents of our country till date got impeached? Any answer, anyone? Anyone, if you have idea about this question, you can let me know. If you have answer, say yes, otherwise you can say no. The first question which I asked was that in from which house of the parliament we can initiate the procedure of the impeachment of the president. Second question was like how many days prior notification should be given for the starting procedure of the impeachment, and how many president till date we have who got impeached. Impeachment passed by the Rajya Sabha. Are you sure, Anant? Everyone, don't those who don't know the answer, you guys can let us know. Either house, definitely. If we say that we have the parliament, so that parliament is made up of president, Lok Sabha, and the Rajya Sabha. Okay, so president generally, has authority over both of the houses. So we can say if any of the house find that the president of our country is not, following the constitution accordingly, so they can initiate the process of the impeachment procedure of the president. So that can be started by either house of the president, first of all. Okay, so the right answer is from either house of the parliament. Second is that the second question was how many days prior notification should be given. So it was 14 days, right? And the another question which I asked relating to this question was, like how many president till date we have who had impeached? So it's zero. That is, no president of our country got impeached till date. Okay, from any of the houses. Once maybe if we have started the procedure of the impeachment of the president from the Lok Sabha, so from that Lok Sabha the bill went to the or bill will go to the Rajya Sabha. Okay, and after that Rajya Sabha passed by the Rajya Sabha, it will get passed by both of the houses. Good evening, Siri. How are you? So here we have article number 61, which is the right answer. Now we have given certain, messages in the comment section. You guys can connect with the faculties you want to. Okay. Now, by which of the following can the president of India be impeached? Okay, as I already answered the question, you guys can answer this question also. By the Lok Sabha, by the Parliament, and the Chief Justice of India, or by the Prime Minister? I'm good, Siri. Okay, so kindly answer this question. By which of the following can the President of India be impeached? As we all know, the procedure of impeachment can initiate by either House of the President or House of the Parliament. So the right answer will be B, that is by the Parliament. Okay, is it okay, Madhumati? Very nice. Now move forward. We have who among the following is the only President of India to have completed two terms in office till date? It's APJ Abdul Kalam sir, Rajendra Prasad, Shankar Dayal Sharma, and R. Sarvapalli Krishnan. Radhakrishnan. Please answer, everyone. Okay. If you need any kind of guidance for the RRB JE 2024 examination, the form is given in the comment section. You guys can go on and check it. So Rajendra Prasad is the right answer. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was a person who was first became the permanent member or permanent chairman of the on 11th of December 1946 of the Constituent Assembly. Later on 24th of January 1950, he became the first president of the country. From that day to the 1962, he remained the president of our country. So he completed two tenures of his. So the right answer is B, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. APJ Abdul Kalam, sir, I had given the question yesterday where I was asking that which president was, which president of India has no political background. So APJ Abdul Kalam sir had no political background. He is generally considered as a missile man of the India, and he also initiated the Pura initiative, that is providing urban facilities in the rural areas, right? So we can learn it. Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, so we can say like he was the first vice president of our country as well. Okay, yes, Venkat, we had Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir, and Wings of Fire is the book is his book, so you can also read it. Now, which article gives the president the power to issue ordinance? Right? Please answer the question. It's Article 120, Article 125, Article 123, and Article number 129. What do you think? What is the right answer? That which article gives the president the power to issue ordinance? Very nice, very nice. Great, Venkat. Very good, Venkat. Ultimately, I'm going to remember the name of Venkat. He always be here. Obaid, welcome. Obaid, Sultanuddin, Venkat, Imdad, Siri. Okay, you guys are the few aspirants who I will going to remember for a longer duration. So the right answer of this question is Article 123. So basically, we say that we have Article number 123. So we can say like the president has the right of ordinance, right? What is ordinance? So generally, we in the Indian Constitution, in the Indian Parliament, we have three sessions which are BMW, that is the budget session, monsoon session, and the winter session. Okay, basically these are the three sessions which are generally conducted, right? But what happens when none of these sessions are working or running? At that time, if any kind of bill gets present in to the parliament, or not parliament exactly, in this time period, if any kind of bill the president wants to initiate, or any kind of act he just wanted to introduce or in his start, so he, according to his or on the basis of his ordinance power under article number 123, uh, create that law. Okay, that law will remain active up to the next, by the 6 weeks of the day, not of the day. See, if the president is starting a bill, that bill will erect as a law. Okay, it will work as a law, but it will remain as a law for the duration of 6 weeks only. After 6 weeks, once it gets passed by any house of the parliament, it will be an act. Otherwise, it will get vanished. Okay, so the right answer is C, that is Article 123. Though Article 124, 125, 129 are related with the Supreme Court. Okay, now Lok Sabha plus Rajya Sabha plus President is equal to Parliament under Article number 9. Okay. Exactly. After the signature of the president, every bill becomes a law. So basically, maybe I am starting a bill. Okay, I just want to maintain the decorum of the class. So for that reason, I had created certain guidelines and I came with that bill and I represented it to the Lok Sabha speaker. I said that, sir, I just don't want to have these kind of like vulgar language to be used in the class. Okay, or in the parliament. So I just wanted to initiate that bill because the parliament was not running at that time, or maybe the parliament is running in that time, so that get passed by the Lok Sabha, then it gets to this Rajya Sabha, and after the approval of the president or the signature of the president, that created as a law. So which of the following appointment is not made by the president of India? It's the speaker of the Lok Sabha, the chief justice of India, the chief of the army, air force, and the chief of the army. Okay, what is the right answer of the question, everyone? Which of the following appointment is not made by the President of India? Madhumati, Sultanuddin, and Venkat and Siri are saying it's A. Obed also saying it's A. Devanshu also saying it's A. And definitely it's A. So basically, Speaker of the Lok Sabha and the Deputy Speaker of the Lok Sabha, they both of them gives their resignation to each other. They generally do not give their resignation to the other members. They got selected by the ruling party of the Lok Sabha. Okay, so we can say like we have the Speaker of the Lok Sabha who generally does not get appointed by the Rashtrapati or the President. By the way, all these things like the Chief Justice of India get appointed by the President, the Chief of the Army, the Chief of the Air Force, and the Chief of the Navy. All of them just get appointed by the President because he is the head of the all forces of the country. Now, who cannot vote in the elections of Vice President of India? A. Nominated members of Lok Sabha, nominated members of the Rajya Sabha, members of the state legislature, and all of the above. Who cannot vote in the elections of the Vice President? Please answer, everyone. C. Are you sure, everyone? Devanshu, all of the above cannot vote in the president vice president selection. Please see, here we are asking about the vice president, not the president. MLA, members of Legislative Assembly. So if we say that the term MP, that is member of Parliament, these can be the member of any of the House, Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha. So whenever we are talking about the president's election, so in that presidential election, we have Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha elected members, not the nominated one. Okay, in case of the president election. But in case of the vice president, all the members of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, ultimately of the parliament, can take participation in the elections of the vice president. But the members of the state legislatures cannot take participation in the vice president elections. Members of the state legislatures, that is 28 plus 2, they can only initiate or take part in the president's election. Yes, nominated member can also vote in the elections of the president. Exactly. Vice President is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, of the Rajya Sabha. Okay. So yes, the Council of State. Now we have another question that if President, Vice President, and the Chief Justice of India is not available, then who will act as the President of India? It's senior most judge of the Supreme Court, Attorney General of India, Speaker, or the Comptroller and Auditor General. All the nominated, all the elected, all the members of the Rajya Sabha and all the members of the Lok Sabha takes part in the vice president's elections. CJI, are you sure? Exactly. If we do talk about, like, suppose the president is not available to his position. So at that time, the vice president, because he is given that designation, otherwise he is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. So basically, in the absence of the president, vice president reacts like or acting like becomes acting president. In the absence of the vice president, if we do not have the vice president available at that time, or the president also not available, so the Supreme Court's chief justice acts like a president. But in the absence of the chief justice of India, the senior most most judge of the Supreme Courts acts like a president of our country? So the right answer will be A. Attorney General of India comes under Article number 76. He is the legal advisor of the central government in any condition whenever the central government requires the help of the legal help. So the Attorney General of India helps them. Speaker of the Lok Sabha generally cannot take the participation, and Comptroller Auditor General of the India comes under article number 148, and it is the public wallet's head. Like he is the guardian of the public wallet. Generally, if any in any question, if it is asked like who is generally considered as the guardian of the public wallet, so you will have to answer it as the comptroller auditor in general. CGI plus the two senior judges is equal to collegium. Yes, yes, Siri. Okay, so that is what I was teaching today in the paid batch. That like a constitutional amendment on 99th constitutional amendment was related with the NJSC, that is National Judicial Appointment Commission. So which is not working at the present because we still are following the previous collegium system, which is generally responsible for the elections or selections of the justices of the Supreme Courts. So, which Indian president had used suspensive veto power for the first time? It's Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Pratibha Patil, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir, or the Gyani Jail Singh. Who will going to answer this question? Everyone. The suspensive veto. Okay, are you sure? APJ Abdul Kalam Venkat. Venkat's polity is very nice. Okay, Vivek also saying it's C. What about others? Obed, Siri. Okay, Siri is asking to me, अब eliminate. Okay, Obed is also saying it's C. So basically, in the year 2006, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the president of India at that time. So he had to use that suspensive veto. So basically, what is suspensive veto? See, generally, if any bill is coming towards the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha or in either house of the parliament, right? What happened? The Lok Sabha speaker first ratify it as whether it is a money bill, a finance bill, a general bill, or any or constitutional amendment kind of bill. So maybe it was a general bill, okay? So or the ordinary bill. So that ordinary bill came to the speaker. He ratified it as a ordinary bill. Then that bill went to the president. After receiving that bill and after reading all the lines or all the pointers of that ordinary bill, the APJ Abdul Kalam got, like he analyzed it and then he reverted it or he reissued it for the rethinking. So whenever any bills comes to the president and he send it back to the parliament for the rethinking, then we say that it's a suspensive veto. So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was the first to start or to use that veto in the year 2006, right? Now, the Vice President of India is elected by the members of an electoral college consisting of all the members of the Council of State, all the members of both the houses of the Parliament, elected members of both the houses of the Parliament, or elected members of the Council of State. Please answer, everyone. The Vice President of India is elected by the members of an electoral college consisting of Article 1110 money bill only can introduce in the Lok Sabha by the minister. Yes, Venkat. And Article 117 relating to the finance bill. Article 117 subarticles of subpoint 1 and Article 117 subpoint 2. We have certain areas which are divided into two parts. Okay, so somebody saying it's B, someone saying it's C. So we have the confusion between B and C. So basically, why it was said that the President of India can only be selected or can only be, the members of elected members can only take the participation in the in the elections president was that in the Lok Sabha we have two Anglo-Indians initially. At present, because of the 104th constitutional amendment, we had removed the Anglo-Indians communities representatives. So two Anglo-Indians generally get selected or nominated by the president. So that is why the president becomes or the members can become become biased. So that is why we had removed that nominated member. In the Rajya Sabha, we have 12 members, and that 12 members are generally appointed by the president or nominated by the president. So that members generally do not take part. So just to escape that members from that from the elections of the president, we have removed them. Okay, but in case of the vice president, he has not nominated or appointed any of these members. All the members of the Lok Sabha generally get selected through the elections. all the members of the Rajya Sabha generally comes through the election of the procedure which is given in the constitution. So basically, there is no role of the vice president in the nomination of any member of the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. And so we have all the members of both the houses of the parliament. So the right answer would be B in place of C. Elected members of both the houses of the parliament, they will take the participation in the elections of the president only. Okay, and like elected members of the 28 plus 2 state, that is Delhi and Pondicherry or Puducherry, apart from 28 other states, they will going to take participation in the elections of the president. Okay, okay. Third, women or not? Venkat, I'm not getting what you are saying. Before her, we had Sheila Dikshit only, na, as a Sheila Dikshit, and apart from Sheila Dikshit, somebody else. Yes, she can be a third one. She can be third one. Okay. Yes, Venkat. Now we can say like when a state is under the president rule, who passes the budget of that state? It's president, parliament, finance ministry, or the governor. Yes, third one. So when a state is under the president rule, who passes the budget of that state? Finance ministry, parliament, finance minister. What about others? Siri, governor. Okay. Thank God I came with all these questions because you guys have doubt. Otherwise, generally you guys are very smart and intelligent. You do not require any kind of guidance. So basically, when there is president rule or the state emergency, okay, which comes under article number 56, 356. So we generally says that the constitutional machinery, if not working in a state, or the state legislature is not working properly or according to the constitution, then we set to start the president rule. Okay, all the rules or all the or everything just get in the hand of the president. Okay, so in that case, if the state has to pass its budget, so in that case the parliament is responsible for the passing of that budget, not the governor, not the finance ministry, and not the president itself. It is the parliament who will going to decide the budget of that state. Okay, because no individual can take the decision when it comes a matter of money. Okay, so the parliament will going to decide that whether or the budget will come in which article. So basically, if we say that we have the term budget, no, we do not have anywhere written as a term budget in the constitution of India, whether it's center budget or the state budget. So we can say we have written the term as the annual financial statement, annual financial statement, which comes in article number 112. Okay, in case of the state, we have the annual financial statement term of state, financial statement of state under article 202. So please remember, try to remember all both of these two articles, right? Now the council of ministers is collectively responsible to the dash, the council of state Rajya Sabha, the house of the people Lok Sabha, prime minister or the president. Please answer everyone. The council of ministers is collectively responsible to the dash. Prime minister, Sultan, Venkat saying House of the People, Siri saying C, the Prime Minister. Lok Sabha Venkat, Lok Sabha Vivek. So those who are saying it C, they are absolutely wrong. So basically, I need not to highlight it, but yes, the right answer is B, Lok Sabha. So basically, if we say that any of the minister, it is individually responsible to the president, because president is the person who generally gives oath to them, right? They take oath in the presence of the president. Okay, so they are individually responsible to the president. But when we are talking about the collective responsibility, so that Lok Sabha is collectively responsible towards the Lok Sabha, because there are lots of the other members of the other opposition parties who had won from their areas, and they are representing their areas in the parliament, in either house of the parliament, maybe in Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha. So they are collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. PM generally suggests the president that that portfolio should be given to that person. He generally do like that. Okay, yes. Under Article number 79, we have the Parliament. Under Article number 74, we have the Council of Minister. Under Article number 75, we have the provisions relating to the Council of Minister. Under Article number 76, we have the Attorney General. Okay, so in that way we have all these articles available, right? Now we are moving towards the another question, that dash veto is when the president withhold his assent to any bill. It's absolute veto, pocket veto, suspensive veto, or the qualified veto. Do you think what is the right answer? Yes, when we do talk about the total strength of the Council of Minister, according to the 91st Constitutional Amendment Act of 1992 maybe, so it was said that the number of the Council of Minister will not going to exceed by the 15% of the total strength of the Council of Minister. So 15 minister, including the Prime Minister. Are you sure it's pocket veto? Venkat and everyone. We are talking about the which veto in which the president withhold his assent to any bill. Exactly. Very nice. See, generally in India, we have four types of bill available. One is the absolute veto, we have the pocket veto, we have the suspensive veto, we have the qualified veto. We have vetoes collectively in that four way, but that qualified veto is generally used in the constitution of USA, not in India. So we had only three vetoes available. So generally, whenever a bill is coming, okay, so at that time when the president withholding his assent to any bill, so we will say that it will be, like the absolute veto. When we say that the president is not giving any of the reaction, neither he is giving that approval to that bill, nor he is rejecting that bill. So he generally kept that bill for a longer duration without saying a single term. So then we will say that it's a pocket veto. If we say we have the suspensive veto, so we'll say that the president will, reissue that bill to the parliament, resend that bill to the parliament. Yes, the qualified veto we have generally in the USA's constitution, and the right answer of this question will be the absolute veto, not the pocket veto. In the case of the pocket veto, the president is not reacting anything on that bill. Okay, neither he is giving his assent nor he is rejecting that bill. Okay, the right answer is absolute veto. So let's moving forward to the another question, that on whose behalf are the international treaties conducted? President, foreign minister, foreign affairs minister, defense minister, or the prime minister? Please answer, everyone. Yes, Gyani Jail Singh used the pocket veto in case of the I just forget that. I just forgot that. In which area he used that pocket veto? JB veto, pocket veto, or we also call it as the I'm not getting a term on my tongue. Please, can you please help me in that? Anyone? He used that pocket veto in case of which event? Exactly, exactly, in the postal bills. Thank you, Venkat. So the right answer is A, that is president. On the behalf of the name of the president, the international treaty is conducted because president is the first person of the nation. Exactly, Vivek. So the right answer is A, that is president. The prime minister generally is the see. In our constitution, it is written the president is the executive head of the nation. Basically, he is the nominal one. He generally do not take that much of initiative that the president takes. And basically, let me tell you, uh, before the Draupadi Murmu ji, we had Ramnath Kovind ji as the president of our India, and he was much more inclined towards the RSS, right, Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. So we can say like both of these president who came during the tenure of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, and like in his party. So we can say like they are giving the opportunity to the president more, a prime minister more, to visit to multiple nations and have that relations built. So yes, by the rubber stamp of the president's name. So the right answer is president. And prime minister generally became the executive head because he visit multiple nations at a time. Now, what is the qualification for election as a vice president? First, he should be qualified for election as a member of the Rajya Sabha. He should have completed 45 years of age. He should be qualified for election as a member of the Lok Sabha and all of the above. Kindly answer the question. So yes, in that case, the president became a nominal head and the prime minister became the executive head. By the way, it is written in the constitution that the president is the executive head of the country. So what is the qualification for election as a vice president? He should be qualified for election as a member of the Rajya Sabha. He should have completed 45 years of age. He should be qualified for election as a member of Lok Sabha and all of the above. What you guys are thinking before answering the question? Sultanuddin and Obed, are you sure? He should have completed 45 years of age. Here we are asking about the positive sign, that what should be the feature if I just wanted to become the vice president of our country. Why then? Why it will be all? He should have completed 35 years of age only, na? The vice president is generally the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. So for that condition, option A is the well suited one. Okay, and C, this is not the right option. He should be qualified for the election of the members of the Lok Sabha. No, that is not okay. For the Rajya Sabha, he should have at least completed the age of 30 years, and for the Lok Sabha, he should have completed the age of 25 years only. Okay, basically these are the qualifications for the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha. And yes, apart from this, we can say like another feature or another qualification, he must be the Indian. He should not, like he must be an Indian citizen. He should be qualified for for the election of a member of the Rajya Sabha. Like apart from this, he is not lunatic. She should not be there in any office of profit. So these are the basic qualification. Yes. So the right answer is A, not the D. Then we have all disputes regarding the elections of the vice president is adjudicated by president, prime minister, parliament, or the Supreme Court. All the disputes regarding he cannot be the member of any house. Vice president, no, why so? Why so he cannot be the member of any house? He will be the member of the Rajya Sabha. He will be the member of the Lok Sabha. 69 impeachment of the vice president. Yeah. The right answer is D. Supreme Court is all allowed for the elections of the vice president. Okay, Venkat, I'm getting your point. So basically, the president of India is not the member of any house of the parliament. That is the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha. He is not the member of any of the house. But the vice president generally takes part in the voting system. So in that case, he becomes the member of that house. You cannot vote in any house unless you are the member of that house. So that is why the vice president becomes, because he casts the vote, right? So the right answer is D. Now, if the Prime Minister of India submits his resignation to the President, it will mean the resignation of the Prime Minister only, the Prime Minister and the Cabinet Minister, entire Council of Minister, and the Prime Minister, Cabinet Minister, and the Speaker. If the Prime Minister of India submits his resignation to the President, it will mean the resignation of the Prime Minister only, the PM and the Cabinet Minister, the entire Council of Minister, and the Prime Minister, Cabinet Minister, and the Speaker. In the cabinet, generally we have few members available, which are very close to the prime minister. We also have a term which is kitchen cabinet, where only 4 to 5 ministers, which are very near or close to the prime minister, he only create that cabinet, kitchen cabinet. During the time period of Indira Gandhi, we had that kitchen cabinet. Right now, we have in this question the entire Council of Minister, where all the portfolio were given by the Prime Minister to the President to be selected. These members as the as the representative of these ministries. So that entire Council of Minister will lose its seats. Again, resignation of the entire Council of Minister. Here, the Prime Minister will not going to. Yes, the right answer is C. So you will have to write this question. Now, who among the following President of India was a Deputy Chairperson of the Rajya Sabha? Kindly answer. It's Pranab Mukherjee, Pratibha Devi Singh Patil, Zakir Hussain, and Shankar Dayal Sharma. Please answer. Who among the following President of India was a Deputy Chairman or Chairperson of the Rajya Sabha? Pranab Mukherjee, Pratibha Devi Singh Patil, Zakir Hussain, and Shankar Dayal Sharma. What do you think? What is the right answer? Siri say. Vivek saying it's B. Venkat saying it's D. Shankar Dayal Sharma. And see, the right answer is Pratibha Devi Singh Patil. She was the deputy chairperson of the Rajya Sabha before becoming the president of our country. She was the first president of our lady president of our country, or female president of our country, and the second one is Draupadi Murmu ji. She is the first tribal president of our country. So the right answer is Pratibha Devi Singh Patil. Always remembers, once you have any candidate as a president, as a vice president, as a attorney general, as a CAG, so what you need to do, you need to search about their historical, like history, that in the previous area or in the previous post what they were doing. So the right answer is Pratibha Devi Singh Patil. Now, how long can the vice president act as a president? It's 3 months, 5 months, 1 year, or the 6 months. How long can the vice president act as a president? It's 3 months, 5 months, 1 year, or the 6 months. Very good. Generally, it is in the every field, in each and every post. If somebody is not available to that post and we need to conduct the election, so the another one who is taking care of that post or acting as a like a person of that post, so he will remain there in that post for a duration of 6 months. Okay, now which Indian president had used the suspensive veto power for the first time? I think we have used already discussed this question. The answer was the APJ Abdul Kalam. I repeated this question. So this was the last question of your day, guys. And yes, we are here in the resultant. I must say that you guys are getting very good question every day. So I asked you in the previous session that which president of India was not from the political background. So the answer was APJ Abdul Kalam. APJ Abdul Kalam. So for the next session, I have another homework question. Maybe you guys will going to answer this also. So let me think once. So tomorrow we are going to have our class on the parliament. Okay, a very nice question I have with me for you. Vivek, generally we only discuss that few number of questions. Sultan, once we'll cover the polity, we'll start with the history or maybe with the geography. Any one of these two subjects, we'll start from topic-wise way. So the question of the history we have with us is that which is the first session of a new financial year? So we generally have BMW, that is budget session, monsoon session, and the winter session. So in this question, they are asking that I am asking, not they are asking. So which is the first session of a new financial year? It's a budget session, monsoon session, winter session, or any of the sessions. So this you need to answer in the comment section. So for now, I'm just ending the session and we'll meet tomorrow. Till then, tata, bye bye, take care, and again, thank you so much everyone for watching the session. Okay. Weekly marathon session, all the questions included. Obed, I will plan this for the team, and maybe I'm just waiting for the examinations, upcoming examinations. So once your date of examination will release, I'll start taking the sessions in the marathon form as well. So don't worry. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. Tata. Bye. Good night. This question, I need your answer in the comment section, everyone. Obed, Sultan, Vivek, Venkat, Siri, and everyone, you have to answer this question in the comment section after the session. Okay? Bye bye. Good night. Thank you.